Um, Welcome to another broadcast today. Okay, we are live now. Welcome to another beautiful Tuesday, right? Yeah. Um, the title of the broadcast today is Referendum is your fundamental. Sometimes when I sit back, I relax and I begin to think, what does the Fulanis and the elite know about referendum? I begin to wonder. And this referendum things is just a common, it could be in your home. Like a father, as a family, your son may decide and say, okay, daddy, I want to go to polytechnic. You as a father and your mother and the mother, or probably all the families may decide and say, you know what, let's have a meeting. Let's decide for you. I want you to go to university, or I want you to go to polytechnic. And within the family, some the father, the mother, and probably the senior, they'll say, okay, let us choose. Junior, you must go to university. Junior, you alone can never choose where to school. I don't know if you understand me. Referendum is a situation where people sit and decide their fate. Referendum is political. Even in your homes, in my home, is politics. Politics is everywhere. People may decide not to agree with me that even in your home, there are politics. People play politics at home. When you want a bicycle, when you were young, you would tell your dad, Daddy, please, I want a bicycle. And your father will tell you, you know what? Let's wait till next month. I will buy you a bicycle. He may not even buy you that bicycle at that time. When you get to your birthday, if your father doesn't have money to buy you a bicycle, he may decide to buy you a shoe and say, son, next year I will buy you a bicycle. In fact, there's a bicycle that is still coming in US. I will bring it for you. That's politics. Today I want to argue. If you are those who believe that Nigeria should not be divided, please, I want to argue with you. I want you to tell me a reason why you think Nigerians should still remain one. Let's leave. You know what? Let's leave agitation apart. You see, Nigeria, everybody is dead man working. Majority of people are really suffering in Nigeria. Some of you are still arguing like, okay, 2023 is coming. Tinubu will fix Nigeria. Rocha Sokorocha will fix Nigeria. Whosoever that comes around will fix Nigeria. You're looking for that Messiah that will come and fix Nigeria. Listen, guys. You see, we don't look this thing, we don't see and finish in the spirit world. Seriously, it's going to be very hard. Anybody who think he can come and fix Nigeria, did they talk say anybody will want chop egg? The axe where you get, anybody will want chop egg where they inside rock. The axe where you go get, that axe must be very, very, very strong. So I want you to listen to this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before I put this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want you to listen to this. Those of you Nigerians that are planning to go abroad, I want you to understand one thing. I want to talk about South Africa. But before then, listen to this.
Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy, I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree. After having signed the agreement, that same Gowon you're looking at today, God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to Gowon to ask him, why did you say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to Gowon or gone to Nigeria to say, but Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people that Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's how Nigeria is, always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it, and we are here today. Those they gave birth to, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine. And Biafra must come. It must come. Two things are bothering the zoo right now. You know, when God wants to destroy a nation, it comes in many ways. One, Buhari is dead. They brought in a fake. It is now dawning on the people very slowly that there is no more Buhari. People are now beginning to rise it. What I find astonishing are people that they claim are stakeholders in the zoo, those who should know better, those who should be, should I say, lead this very campaign to uncover the truth. They're all running away, they're all hiding. Do you know why they're hiding? Because the people talking about a late dead Buhari are those that oil and gas comes from their region. And they all think that they need oil and gas to survive. That is why they're all quiet. If not that Dino Malaya came out a few days ago, of course Obasanjo said it, even Aisha Buhari said it, but the husband is dead. They all pretended as if they didn't know. And we know that Buhari is dead.
Number one, Ojukwu requested for referendum in Aburi, in Ghana. Up to today, Nigeria, they are not even talking about it. Restructuring Nigeria is just as simple as ABC. For those of you who don't understand what restructure means, let me explain to you. You see, the same Nnamdi Kanu was one Nigeria before. There was a video, I've said this before, there was a video I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in London agitating for one Nigeria. Yes, he was. He was fighting for one Nigeria, like, okay, you people should set the record straight. Let us be one Nigeria. But today, Ojukwu is gone. He won't restructure. They want referendum. Nothing happened. When are we going to get it right? Let me explain to you what is restructuring. If Nigeria is being restructured, this is how it's going to be. Lagos State in Yoruba land will control their resources in Lagos State. I want you to understand that. Lagos will control their resources. And then the central government will just be at the middle. Because right now, everything that is, all the resources in Nigeria is being controlled by the central government. That is the reason those that are representing you in your localities are not sitting in your localities. All they do is They go to Abuja and stay. They go to buy houses in Abuja. They buy cars in Abuja. Their children is in Abuja. Their children are abroad. It's either in Abuja or their children is in abroad. If you commit a crime in your state, you are being arrested down to Abuja to useless you the way they want. It is wrong. I'm trying to explain to you what restructure really means. Now, Lagos State will control their resources. Lagos State will have their own policing. The money made every end of the month, their resources, they are going to pay the tax. They are going to pay tax to the central government. Money made from their resources will be used in maintaining their state. I'm not talking about Oyo State now. I'm using Lagos State as an example. And it is how all the other states will control their own resources and fix their credit. Now, they are going to be competition. When Lagos State is fixing their own state, you will see Ibadan itself will have their own police. When you look, you are going to see Oyo State Police Service. When you see, you are going to see Lagos State Police Service. When you go to the southeast, when you go to Imo State, you are going to see Imo State Police Service. When you go to Ebonyi State, you see Ebonyi State Police Service. That is what they call restructure. And I'm foolish enough, the people at the central, which are the elites in Abuja, they are foolish enough not to understand that even when you are in the middle, you eat too much. The burden is less on you. The burden is less on you. You sit at the middle. You only control those who work like this, like the central government. You are the central government. You are the federal. You are controlling the other people. When, let me give you, for example, that this is how it happened in America. They all have state police and they have FBI. That FBI is the police that control the whole thing. Now, let me give you, for example. Let's assume there's an armed robber that is somebody who committed crime in Lagos. And the Lagos State Police could not get hold of that criminal. Now, they will alert the central police. I mean, the federal police. Now, the federal police is the highest. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. The central police will have enough power. The central police will have the federal police, I mean the federal government itself, whether the police or the federal or the ministry, every ministry that is under the federation, the federal government, they will have less work on their shoulders. Now, I'll give you, for example, if Tinubu become the is it the president or the governor of your state or governor of Lagos State, if the road is not fixed, Tinubu is in Lagos. The Lagosician will speak the same language with Tinubu and say, why is this road not fixed? Tinubu will not have the power of going to Abuja to beg to become a governor, a president. The same thing applies to the Southeast governors. When you don't fix the road, we, the indigent, we, the citizen, we will have all the power in the world to come to your doorstep and say, why is this road not fixed? Because right now, when we are crying, they say, oh, go there and meet them in Abuja. It's Abuja. It's Abuja. They haven't given us money. And I'm going to tell you the reason why they don't want to restructure Nigeria. I'm going to tell you the reason. It's all because of the PMS. Nothing more. Nothing more. Because of the oil in Bayelsa. Because of the oil in rivers. This is the reason why. Because let me explain to you. All of them, all these Hausa people, they have got oil well. You don't understand that Nigerian, they are trading. They are trading with you people. This is the reason they don't even listen. We are crying every day on social media. Oh, Restructure somebody like me, or my own opinion, if they restructure Nigeria, is equivalent of giving us Biafran state, because the Fulanis will not come and control my resources. They will never come to my state and control my resources. And there's going to be a competitive life. We are still going to be same country, but everybody go to control their resources and build their state. Like, oh, we Yoruba, we want to build our state. We Igbos, we want to build our state. When I come to Lagos and see, Lagos, they're beautiful. When I go back to my state, or when my governors, when they come to your state, we want to do what Yoruba did in their own Lagos state. Or when the governor of Lagos state comes to my state, when he see everything that I've done well, he will want to do like I do. Competitive life will be. This is what regional government means. This is what restructure means. Am I committing crime to say so? Is it a crime? It's not a crime. It's not a crime to cry for referendum. This is why they want to hang us. They don't want to even hear Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. When they hear Biafra, it's like they're poor. I don't know how they feel when they hear about Biafra. You see, look, let me explain to you. You see, the federal government, they are watching us. I've told you guys that, you see, when they do these videos now, they watch. You see, holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, you see, Biafra is beyond Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. The man you are holding down there is beyond him. We have waken up. Tinubu has been, when he was young like me, like you and I, he was in UK, he was abroad. He saw how they built those countries, he saw how they did everything. Look at somebody like Dele Momodu. Look at somebody like Wole Soyinka. Wole Soyinka was outcast in Nigeria many years ago. But today they are still crying for one Nigeria. Wole Soyinka is still crying for one Nigeria. Are they afraid to die? Are they afraid to die? This is the question I'm asking. Somebody like Dele Momodu. I keep emphasizing on Dele Momodu. Do you know why? Dele Momodu was, I think, during the Babangida time or so. Abacha. During the Abacha time, he escaped through Cotonou. He was a journalist. Then he escaped to London. He built his career in London. Then when he came back, he went to Ghana to establish his businesses in Ghana. He came to Nigeria, he go to Ghana, he come to Nigeria, he go to Ghana. But right now, as I talk to you, Dele Momodu is still broadcasting for one Nigeria. And I begin to ask, are they okay? As a Nigerian, as a common man, if you go to Ghana, the Ghana don't want you. South Africa don't want you. As I speak to you, South Africa, they don't want Nigerians in their country. I mean, the common men on the street. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it is all the South Africans. No. It is the hungry one. Those that are hungry on the streets of South Africa. There's no job in South Africa. You must understand. Sometimes I'm not blaming the South Africans. Do you know why? Because they don't understand. They don't understand that the foreigner is not their problem. It is their government that is their problem. Now, let me explain something for you. I'm going to play this video and I will explain more. In South Africa, when you go to South Africa, the only thing you do is you go to the streets. But first, let me play this video. I want you guys to see this video. Then I will come back to you.
Because of South Africa belongs to South Africa. Foreigners must just leave us with peace. We know we have got many problems, by the way. So they must just excuse us. We are going to sort our problems by ourselves. So in a month's time, this pre-tax rank must be full of South Africans, not foreigners. Nigerians must be in Nigeria. Zimbabweans must be in Zimbabwe. We want South Africans here, comrade. Thank you very much. Morning.
Viva South Africans, viva! Viva! Mama Hambe! Mama Muyele Kaya! South Africa belongs to South Africans. The taxi rank belongs to South Africans. So Bahlali, last year, May 17, Besi Macha, kule strat, just submit a memorandum, good mayor. So this reminds me, this is the second time Sizala and nothing has happened. So manje sithi sishango nyawo phansi. Something will happen. Masiqeda ukudlula la namhlanje. Bazohamba labantu labo. Angeke size sibuye futhi la. Okwagcina sibuya la. Amanda!
Satutula. Viva Obashi Tutula, viva! Viva Tutula Orange Group, viva! Viva Tutula Orange Group, viva! Viva Tutula UL, viva! Viva Tutula Wipo, viva! Viva Tutula Cape Town, viva! Viva Tutula Debe, viva! Viva Tutula Eastern Cape, viva! Viva Tutula Pumalanga, viva!
Lendlela abeze ngayo yama-crocodile mele babuyele ngayo. Now eMzansi, we don't have money to deport them. And what they say, mababuyele ngayo lendlela abeze ngayo yama-crocodile. Angipatshwele ukudliwa ama-crocodile. Thina siyawasaba bona bawasaba, mabahambe ngayo. Sithi phansi nge-illegal immigrants phansi. Comrade Ngeriza, President of the Youth. President of the Youth. I send you. Amanda! Viva Operation Tutula, viva! Long live the spirit of no give up, long live! Long live the spirit of no surrender, long live! Bashali angeke si give up our freedom to the neighborhood as illegal in this country. We will fight until we reclaim what belongs to the people. South Africa for South Africa. Tanzanian or Zimbabwean, le, Kubo, not now. Commanders money. Commanders money. Commanders money. High discipline. High discipline. Today we're going to accomplish the mission of putting South Africans first in South Africa without a single drop of being ill-disciplined. Today we're going to remind the government and the law enforcement that South Africa belongs to South Africans.
I hope you have seen that. I'm going to play more of those videos. Relax, I'm going to play more of those videos. You see, this is the reason why, whether you are in South Africa, whether you are in US, whether you are in France, we need to fight this war together. Whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Igbo, whether you are from Benin, Port Harcourt, this is the reason why we should fight. Look, I'm not blaming those guys. Those South African guys, you see, they've never been to Zimbabwe. They've never been to Namibia, very close to that. They've never been to Lesotho. I don't have to blame them much. Do you know why? No, let me explain something to you. South African governments are clueless. They can't even create a job. There's no job in South Africa. They have graduates among them. They are not finding any job. Now, let me explain to you what they are saying. They are talking about a mall in Joburg. And in this mall in Joburg, we Nigerians, we go to the streets, we establish our own business, and they begin to jealous. And one thing about these people, you see, they cannot even maintain these jobs. I mean, this business. I'm not trying to downgrade South Africans. We have been in this field for so long. You can sell, you as a Nigerian, you can sell only biscuits in the street of Nigeria. And at the end of years, you'll be able to buy yourself a land. Some of you are just even selling petty things in the street of Lagos. You are able to buy yourself a land. You are able to build yourself a house. South Africa is not like that. They make the money today, they finish the money today. This is who they are. Now, there's no job in South Africa. Those that occupy some spaces that they are selling their things, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Mozambique, those are the people they are talking to. And I'm doing this video so that you people should be aware, where you people in Joburg, you should be aware these people are coming. Not the government. The government of South Africa don't have a problem with you. They only have problem with you when you commit crime. But some of those South Africans, few South Africans, they have problem with you and I. They have problem, they xenophobia. They have phobia for foreigners. They believe that that car you are riding, you didn't make it from the petty things you're selling on the street. Guys, when you go to Joburg, you will see Nigerians selling okrika, fairly used clothes. These people never know anything about fairly used clothes before. They don't buy fairly used clothes. I do sell fairly used clothes when I was in South Africa. It is the white people who have a warehouse where they bring fairly used clothes from abroad and within South Africa. I begin to bring it to the street. Let me explain something to you. I begin to bring it to the street. When I come within 2 days, I go to, after Joburg, I buy. When I come, I put it on the street because I was running different business in South Africa. I will put the clothes and everything, 30 BS, I will put it on the street. People will buy it. When they are going to see quality winter clothes. And they are going to buy it like, oh, this one in the store is very expensive. They will buy. We teach South Africans how to do business. I'm not saying all South Africa, at least those people, a common man on the street of South Africa does not know the business that we know. Nigerians survive in South Africa. When you see, oh, your brother told you I'm in South Africa, he is not working. He established a little business that is doing. See that barbing salon and salon, women hairdressing salon, fingernails, what call it, whatever. A lot of people are doing their legitimate business in South Africa. Not as if when they talk, you say, think that the whole Nigerians are doing bad things in South Africa. And when they feel like this come to the street of South Africa, you think it's the whole of South Africa. The problem we have is that South Africans are like Fulani. I'm sorry to say this, South Africans. South African people are like Fulani. When they say, hey, thief, go follow them. Even those that don't hate Nigerian will follow them. Do you know why? They want to loot. They are going to use that opportunity to loot. The other person does not have hate for foreigners. You don't have a problem. Some other people, they have hate. Whether you have hate for foreigners or not, all of them, when they say today not today, everybody go follow. And they begin to loot. And they will begin to kill. In South Africa, they never knew of second-hand cars. Nigerians and the rest of the foreigners, when they go to South Africa, they begin to go to the garage. When they buy an accident car, they will fix it. And they will bring it to the street and sell to the same South Africans. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. South Africa is waiting to buy a brand new car, which he doesn't have the money to buy a brand new car. He doesn't have the money to even eat 3 times a day. But he's waiting to buy a brand new car. But a foreigner will go to South Africa, go to the garage, bought an accident car, come to fix it. When he puts it on the street, the South African is ready to buy that car. We begin to teach them mechanics. Go to street of South Africa. Go and look for mechanic. If you are going to see even single one South African mechanic for where you want to see him, These are, you see, South African, they're supposed to be learning. They're supposed to be learning from us. I'm not joking. When you go to the street of South Africa, if you're looking for mechanic, if you're looking for bricklayer, if you're looking for, there 90% of them are foreigners. If they are not from Mozambique, they are from Zimbabwe, they are from Nigeria. Some of them are lazy. Even if you leave that garage for them, I'm telling you now, that garage these people are talking about, I know what I'm talking about. Those that are in South Africa, we understand now. If you leave that garage they are talking about, let them come and do the business. Some of them will do that business for just 1 month. He will run away. You know why? He thinks you're making million. One thing about foreigners is this, whether Mozambique or Nigerian or Zimbabwe, they know how to gather money, small. When he make 100 rand today, he will keep 20 rand. He is ready to keep that 20 rand for the next 3 years. You keep every day, he must save money. Within a twinkle of an eye, he can buy himself a car. He can do anything. But when South Africans, they open house and see like, they say, the foreigner are making all the money in the world. You see, are we not ashamed of ourselves now, Nigerians? Nigerians in South Africa, are you not ashamed of yourself now? Some of you don't even believe in one and in separation. You still believe in one Nigeria. I want you guys to listen to more of this. And before I show you more videos, I'm going to tell you a story. I've told this story before. One day, I went to the Marabastard. They call it Marabastard, where I went to buy stocks for my little stand. And then with my car. And you know, in South Africa, when we buy second-hand car, that second-hand car is not as if you're making a lot of money from it. You want to resell it. You are using it to just keep money. You are using that car. When you buy that car, second-hand car, and fix it, you are just keeping it for, it's like you're saving money. So you put for sale. Sometimes you make a little more money on it. Sometimes you don't even make nothing. So that day, as I was coming from the mechanic, and there is this convoy, like, you know, a convoy. Somebody was whispering from the other side of a car, like, how much is your car? How much is your car? So I just matched the turtle. My turtle just hit a man. It hit a car. Just not even hit it, just kissed. The man just came out and said, hey, Yama kwere, blah, 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 blah. I was sitting in the car, like, what is going on? I came out and I checked, there's nothing wrong. I said, oh, sorry, sir. I was distracted by the guy. I thought the car has moved. You know, it's a convoy. It's an early morning convoy, you know. And when he checked, there's nothing wrong with it. Some people came and said, nothing is wrong with the car. You know what happened? And as I drove, the man was following me. When he followed me, I turned to my little stand. When I park, he parked. He began to worry me. He said, you know what, this car is insurance. I said, there's nothing wrong with this car. I'm telling you now, there are some South Africans who are phobia for foreigners. And this is the reason we should fix our own country. They are reminding, these people now, they are reminding you to go and fix your country, that country belongs to them. When are we going to fix our country? Some of you are having South African documents now. You don't want to live until they kill you there. You don't want to leave that country until you become a victim. You have that passport. There's a lot of countries you could just try to move, man. You can always go and come back. It's easy for you to go to and visit South Africa and go back. Look for all the money in the world. Some of you, now woman, they carry you, now woman, they keep you there. Oh, I don't want to leave my woman until they go kill you. That same woman, now brother, now go enter house, can't kill you. That same woman, that's for street, now that woman where they marry, that woman will be your girlfriend. Now some of your cousin, now then go come kill you. You need to have a heart and live, one way or the other. Now, my story goes. This man told me face to face. Some of you that are in South Africa, you know ZCC. There's one tag they normally put ZCC. They are like the Orthodox of South Africa. Like they are the main Christian who normally behave. He told me, you know what? I am from ZCC. I don't like you. I hate you. When did you come this country? You are riding a car. So you are selling this and you ride a car. And I told him, I cannot be on the street doing this for 3 years and I can't buy a car. Why not? This is a second-hand car. It's not even a brand new car. He said, I hate you and I'm going to deal with you. You must give me money. My brother, see, with the person they suffer for foreign land, though, I must tell you the truth. You know what? The story that I'm telling you now was hot. A lot of people want to gather. I refuse people to gather because they are going to cause chaos. Some Nigerian guys, they begin to ask me what is going on. I say, no, cool down. Because I don't like trouble. But inside me, I was dead. Like, oh my God. Why am I here? Do you know that the man called the police for me? He called the police. The man himself was a police officer. Oh my God. Some South Africans have phobia for foreigners a lot. I don't know what happened. He called the police for me. Now, at my windscreen, I'm supposed to have a particular document. Oh, network, I beg you. I beg, network, I beg. Network, please. So, he called the Metro Police for me. I'm supposed to have a sticker to renew the sticker there. I didn't renew because I want to sell the car. When the police came, he began to speak the language with the police, blah, 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 blah. When they finished to speak, the police came to me. You know what the police told me? He said, this man don't like you. We don't have a problem with you. He told us that we must tow your car, but we are not going to tow your car. You did nothing to us. He was telling us about the plate, the sticker, the new sticker. They look at it, they say, I said there's no sticker. They say, they write me address, say, come there and fix your things. I said, this thing, I want to sell it like this. They say it's wrong, that I must fix it, but they don't have problem with me. But that man have problem with me. I'm telling you now to understand that not all South Africans are bad. It is just the few. Those people has never been to border. They've never been to Mozambique, Lesotho. They've never been anywhere. Those of you that are South African, if among them, they have a family outside South Africa, they will tell them how it rolls. They are South African in Nigeria. They are Israelites in Nigeria. Israel people, they are in Nigeria in Quantum, in Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt. People from Ghana, they are in Nigeria. People from Sudan, they are in Nigeria. I met a Sudan guy here. He told me, oh, my brother is in Nigeria. He's very rich. He's selling gold in Nigeria. He got to bring gold from other countries and sell in Nigeria. He's traveling around the world. He's in Nigeria. He make a lot of money in Nigeria. I've never seen where Nigeria pick something to start killing foreigners. You see, South Africa need to be, it's not a justification that, I mean, because they don't have a job in their country or because the foreigners took the stand that they were never occupied before. That stand that the foreigner has stand, were you occupying the place before? That is the question you should ask. I can bet with my life. Let those people leave that mall for them to occupy the space. They are talking about ordinary space. So you people will think it's a shop. It's not a shop. It's just a stand where you put a table and sell things. This is what they are fighting for. They are not fighting. They can't even pay for shops. They are shops. They can't pay for it. They can't. Look, I'm being on level of South Africa here. I'm not hating them as I say it. I know who they are. Leave that stand for them for 1-2 months. They will not. They think you're making millions. When they see Nigerians riding a second-hand car, I was on the streets of South Africa. Instead of a South African man to come and tell me How did you make it? We saw you're selling bananas. You're selling apple. You're selling biscuits. You're selling cigarettes. You're making phone call. You are doing all this. How did you make it to buy a car? And I will tell you, I don't smoke. I don't go to party. And I don't spend money for women. And I save the money. This is how I save money to buy this car. It's very simple. But what South African will do is, when he's doing those business, the whole money that he make in the whole weekend, the money is going to finish. I say at the weekend, the money, listen to me, they know what I'm talking about. South Africa, they will drink, party for the weekend, the money will finish. He will definitely borrow money to come to the city for that, to that stand. Definitely she or he will borrow money down to the city. When he comes, there's no stock on his stand or her stand. Then we start looking for some. Look, we can do together, South Africans, listen. For those of you who have not traveled, there are South Africans in Israel right now. As I talk to you, we live like brothers. They see me on the street. Hey, brother Solo, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. How's your family? And we're intending to meet in South Africa. You people should learn. Not all of you will make it in South Africa. It is not all of you that will make it in South Africa. This is how God created the world. Like, okay, you may not make it there, but when you go to Poland, you are going to make it. A lot of your sisters are in UK. They are making it. Now, let me address South Africans. Listen, this is the reason why you should travel out. The reason why those people are in your country, they leave their comfort zone. They believe that when they come to where there is no mother, there's no father, they become serious. Majority of you in South Africa ain't serious. Those that are serious are serious. Some of you are not serious. Think beyond your nose. Think beyond the other side. You can make it in Zimbabwe. You can make it in London. You can make it in America. There are a lot of Americans, South African in America, they are making it. Now, let me tell you the reason why you should go to London. Let me tell you the reason why you should go to Europe. And let me tell you, nobody kills you in the street of London because you people hate, you have phobia for the other countries. You have phobia for foreigners. You think when you go to London, they are going to kill you. Oh, when you go to America, the Americans will kill you. When you go to, no, it doesn't work like that, brother. It's more safer in the street of London than the street of South Africa. We love you. That is why we come to South Africa. We are brothers. Shaka Zulu came from the West Africa. Go and read your history. We are all one brothers. When you go to London, you will not pay bonds to buy a house. When you go to London, you will not pay bonds to buy a car. When you go to London, you will not pay bonds to pay your insurance. I'm addressing you this. I was not here to address South Africans. I mean some South Africans. Leave your comfort zone. Instead of you to fight Nigerians, talk to people, get friendly with people, talk to people. I met somebody, one guy in the car today, inside the bus this morning. Do you know what he told me? He said he brought a white guy from South Africa, a Nigerian guy, brother like me. He said, I brought a white guy from South Africa. I told him, hey, my friend, come here. There's a job here. Come and hustle yourself. And the guy came to hustle himself. These people, sometimes they are not even getting it. Did I really have friends on my stand in South Africa? Yes, I have friends. They are drivers. When I left, I was still communicating with this guy. I said, you know what? My friend, come, let us go to Israel. Come to Israel. You are driving another person's car. He said, they are going to kill me there. Did you hear that? The way foreigners are dying in South Africa, they think it's the same thing. They think thieves, common thieves are everywhere on the streets. No. Don't compare South Africa to other countries. I'm not saying there's no crime in other countries. You people should understand. Ask your brother that are in London. Ask your brother that are in Europe. Ask your brother that are in America. There are crimes everywhere, but people survive. Nobody just come to tell you, hey, are you a South African? They want to kill you. Nobody does that. But these things you guys are doing and filming it and showing it on social media. Oh, you hate Nigeria, you hate Zimbabwe, you hate everybody. South Africa belongs to South Africa. Man, your government is porous. Your government is disappointing me, Sha. Because this thing happen every year. South Africa must come up with something. Every year, South Africa must come up with problem. You want to kill people. Are you in blood soccer? Oh man, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. I'm gonna play you more video of this. Okay.
Today, I want to take my hat off to all the women, because in every revolution, when I did my history and research as a young person, in the front line of every revolution, you find women. So today we must all put our hands together and support all the women who are here. Mission of today is simple. The commanders are commanding. Whoever is sent here, because we already know Batenye, Baperindi Kipata Tutula, Barumetin politician, Barumetin You must know that with or without your mouth inside Tutula, when the people have spoken, the people shall cover. So to the police that are here, we are saying Rally Dumerisa, Ibarabal Chancel Dumerisa. Because we know that even in the police force, we do have our brothers suffering from drugs. Even in the police force, we do have our policemen and so, Lailim Sebetu are dressed in that blue uniform. You know that what we are doing is also for you. I want to remind some people something. But it didn't allow the blue uniform to get in between the revolution. So that's a message I want to deliver to the police today. You must exercise consciousness and remember that you are part of the people. And when we say the people shall come in, we are also including you. But if you take your command as it is and not conscientize your leadership, that you are the ones on the ground, you are the ones facing drugs on a daily basis, we're going to have a problem. We are going to have a serious problem. I'm going to allow the leadership to continue. Because Rona is the operator. Rona is the operator, and the politician who do kinturit ba markinturtina. Rona reta all aribuya all. So I want to hand over this mic so the young people and other operators can get into formation so we can continue the mission. Commanders money. Commanders money.
Viva Operation Tutula, viva! Siti mabahambe, babuyele mangubo mabahambe. Panti illegal immigrants panti. Pambili nge South Africa pambili. Comrade Nzomizu, comrade to put South Africa first na abene lizwe. Amanda.
Viva Operation Tutula, viva! Long live the spirit of South Africans, long live! Long live! Patriots, nama commander ethe Tutula. Siyanibonga kakhulu ngalomsebenzi omuhle enwenzayo. You've been with us in the armed struggle, fighting for this land so that the children and the future generations of this country bear the fruits of the democracy. I want to address our Commander-in-Chief, President Ramaphosa. I want to address Uprima wase-Gauteng, David Makura. I want to address the Department of Labor Minister Thulas Nxesi. I want to address the Minister of Minerals and Energy, Mantashe. I want to address the Minister who's responsible for these SMEs in here, Ustela Ndabeni. I want to address UTTIC Minister Ibrahim Patel. We are suffering as South Africans. We did not suffer so that other illegal immigrants who were supposed to fight for their democracy are running here to take the food from our hands. Implement the Immigration Act 13 of 2000.
Now, I want you to reason with me. Are they totally wrong? No, they are not totally wrong. The mention of drugs there, that their children are dying of drugs. Nigeria in South Africa, please don't hate me. Can you leave drug? You know, actually, the drug cannot be eliminated totally anywhere in the world, no matter what. Put yourself in the shoe of South Africa. They are complaining about a lot of things. So if we they talk true, make we they talk true, even though they are wrong, but let us put yourself into their shoes. Even them, they are standing, all of them, they just have children. They don't, some of them, they don't even know their children. You see those people, those men talking, and those ladies talking, they have children from different father. They have more than three children, three children from different father. The same guys that are pregnanting them. They have their own problem. Those children that they are pregnant without taking care of, those children went to the street and taking drugs. They are not addressing how they get people impregnated and leave them, and those children don't even know them as a father. Those children they abandoned went to the street. The same children that they are fighting for. They forgot that drug cannot ever be eliminated totally out of any country, no matter how you tried. Israel, as you holy as you think Israel is, go to the streets. I make a video. Go to the street. You see them standing and sleeping. There's nothing the police can do. People are selling the drug. They are getting it, whether you like it or not. They're going to get the drug. But Nigerians, please, if you're doing drug, your days are numbered by God. I'm not saying you are going to die, but I'm just telling you the truth. No matter how expert you are, one day is one day. Some of you have made it in life a little while. Why don't you just leave it and come and hustle like us? Some of you are even having South African documents. You can't even leave the country. Leave the country. Go and hustle like us. If you have the money, go to Japan. Spend like 1 year in Japan, hustle. With the money you have, just keep the money. Go to Japan, hustle. Sabi, know the ways. Go back to Nigeria. Look at where you are going to buy motor parts and import motor parts. You begin to do business. Every 3 months, 4 months, you export cars, motor parts, and sell it. Go back to Japan. It could be South Korea. It could be any other place in the world that you wish you want to export. It could be Canada. Some of you will use that. You will hold that passport in your hand until they kill you with that passport. Some of you will hold that passport in your hand until you commit crime and become a victim. When I came to South Africa, I know what I have in mind. I know what I have in mind before I came. I said, oh, okay, I'm crossing over when I come. And that was what I did. I stayed 2 years, 3 years. I began to fix my papers. I did everything. When it was time, I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I have to go. I sold my car. I gave some brothers money. He ate my money, but I didn't stop. November, December, I thought I was going to travel. The guy just disappeared with the money. What did I do? The January, I called somebody. We begin to do a job together, contribution. I said, this money is going to be my flight ticket. The money I was saving that, I said, this money is for my flight ticket. And God stamped and pam. The day I left South Africa, a lot of people were there. I just carried my bag. I just passed. They thought I was just going to Joburg. And that was it. Please, guys, when you go to other country, you will have peace of mind. There's peace of mind other places, please. For those of you who have the document legitimately, travel. For those of you who have just work permit, for those of you who have residential permit, why don't you just do something? Get out of the country. That woman you love, when you die, another person will take that woman home. I have seen somebody came to Israel. Now run, go back because of woman. And when he go back to South Africa, he will start suffering. Woman will be saying, "Una no go stay together till old age." There's no way you can stay together till old age. Even if he there with you, which is not common. Where South Africa, if he there with you 1 year, 2 years, where una no get electricity and una no get good road. No. If you are not a billionaire, if you are not a millionaire, it's very hard for you to maintain South Africans who grow up in South Africa where there's constant electricity. No matter how beautiful your house is, it's going to miss home. If you can maintain that tempo, that every day there's electricity from morning till night, you they put that generator, you the fuel generator from morning till night. Weekend, you go see McDonald's, you want to eat McDonald's, you want to eat pizza, and you are giving her. She wants to go to party, and she's going to party. She wants to go and visit the family in South Africa, and he can go to South Africa this weekend and come back the same weekend. You can't maintain that tempo, bro. I'm not asking you not to love. I'm just trying to tell you that if you're in South Africa and you're because of your children, leave the children and the woman alone first. Go and survive. That's my advice. We have been coming a long way. And you and I, we are supposed to fix our country. Let me read the messages here. Oh, man. Yeah, somebody say, I wouldn't blame South African too much, most especially the black, because they fought for it, liberates themselves from the hand of the evil ones. So other African countries should fight for their freedom also. Stop running to South Africa. I understand, but it's not justification, brother. Bro, Ken's fault. It's not justification for South Africans to take law into their hands. Few South Africans. Do you understand me? During the apartheid regime, there were Nigerians in South Africa. Do you know that? Did you know that during the apartheid regime, there were Nigerians? So they can't take law into their hand and killing people because people should go and fight for their own freedom. I understand. I quite understand. There are people in South Africa that don't like me to talk about Buhari. Abi, there are people who don't want me to talk about Biafra. There are many Yorubas in South Africa where we say if you talk about Biafra, they will hate you. They don't even like you. But they are suffering in South Africa. They are doing women nails. They are doing baba in South Africa. They are roaming street of South Africa. Some of them doing nothing. Some of them are Yahoo. But when you talk about liberation, when you talk about referendum, when you are agitating, they will tell you Sunday Igboho is not doing well. It's not representing him. But meanwhile, he's in South Africa, where he will become a victim one day. Who is this Adebanjo? The story is I don't go to do fingerprint. This is not Adebanjo that I blocked the other day. I want to know if it is you because there's one useless Adebanjo. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it is you. There's one useless Yoruba guy who is calling Mazin Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. Meanwhile, I think he's still young. Maybe he's like 15 years. I don't think there's any Yoruba man who will be like 25 years or 30 years old will tell me that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. That means you are not reading. You are not reading. If you are calling Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist, that means you are calling Nelson Mandela a terrorist. Hey, somebody say they must go and rent shop and hire South African because foreigner came with their money and rent shop. So you can tell them who they hire in their business. Oh, my brother, Chicheta Okenwa. Yes, Nigerians have shops and employ South Africans. And meanwhile, South Africans don't want to work. They employ Zimbabwe and Mozambique. Some of them, when you employ them, they are stealing your things. I beg, you see, we were there. We are there. You see that shop that you put, if that shop that you put South Africa, give to him that shop. And say, you know this shop, I give it to you. He won't be able to pay that shop only 1 month. It's only 1 month. I swear. I know what I'm saying. They don't know how to gather money. They don't have the experience. Like in Nigeria now, you are going to bring your son or your daughter and say, you know what? I want you to learn trade here. Even if you're working there, if, for example, in Nigeria now, if you bring somebody to a particular business to work, just to work, she's going to have that experience and learn. Maybe in future, you're going to establish. They are not like that. If you're a South African here, debate this with me. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them can maintain. Majority of them cannot maintain on their business. On business, they only want to work. They want to work. Obina here. Yes, our brothers, I beg, make una stop this drug things. Many of you have died. Some of you now come and they catch you now. Some of you now they die untimely. Your fellow drug dealer may kill you. If you die of accident, anything can happen. Now, time, my brother, look, the people that you are drugging their children. Come a day, me, I just talk my own. I'm not. Okay, somebody who's saying, he says, Hussein Sako, he said, why you people can't wait for Christian people in Nigeria before you ask for Biafra? When Muslim people ask for Biafra, you people are your own problem. In Nigeria, if you want your Biafra, wait for Christian person in power. I don't know what you're talking about, Hussein. It's not about Christian. We can't wait. This is the time to get it. When there was Christian there, what happened? Okay, I want you to listen. Hussein, are you there? Let me play this for you, Hussein. Hussein, I want to play this for you. Since you say we should wait, I want to play this for you. Please, listen to this.
Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy. I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree. After having signed the agreement, that same Gowon you're looking at today, God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to go on to ask him, why did he say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to go on or gone to Nigeria to say, but Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to...
Yeah, now Hassan, have you heard that? Gowon, was he a Muslim or Christian? Is Gowon Muslim or Christian? During Ojukwu time, he disappointed us. So we are not waiting for Christian. So Hassan, I believe Hassan is there now. Gowon, is he a Christian or Muslim? He disappointed us. So there's no negotiation. All this, you see, why are you afraid? Please, please, I want Hassan. Hassan, if you are there, please. I want Hassan to please indicate if he's there. I want you to come here. I want to give you a link to come and tell us why we shouldn't fight for Biafra. Please. Please, I want somebody who don't believe in my ideology. I want somebody who don't believe in Biafra ideology. I want somebody who don't believe in IPOP ideology. Please, I want you to come and tackle us here. Come and disgrace us. If you don't believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ideology, please come and disgrace me now. Please, I'm going to drop a link there. Please. I don't want anybody that is supporting me to come. Please. I'm going to drop a link now. Please, if you come and you are telling me about you are supporting me, I will take you out. I want somebody who don't believe in my ideology, please. Somebody who don't believe in IPOP ideology. Somebody who don't believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ideology. Hassan, I'll be waiting for your name. Please click. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to give you a platform. I want you to talk. And I will keep quiet. In fact, I'm going to leave the platform. And we are going to listen to you. The reason why Nigerians should not have restructure, why we shouldn't have regional government, why referendum should not be approved. So, Hassan, please, if Hassan is there, please, on the link. Anybody who is against, if you don't believe in our ideology, please, come on. I beg. Now beg, I beg. I define how I will take talk, sir. I don't see. Don't worry about the white. Obinna, don't talk about the white that occupy their land. You are their problem. We black are their problem in South Africa. Make we leave that side, my brother. They are not completely wrong. South African people are not completely wrong. In a country, there are people who are going to speak for the voiceless. Make we tell ourselves the truth. Even though that mall that they are looking for, they cannot maintain that mall when you give them that space. That one is for sure. They have reason to fight. After South African black came back from school, there is nowhere to invest what they really want. They cannot invest. I know that they don't know anything about business. Chimezie, no, my brother, make him come. Make we no abuse Hassan. Hassan is my brother. He's a Fulani brother. Let him come and tell us. Make him come and disgrace us. Let him come and disgrace us. But they are always nowhere to be found. They will just come and comment and run away. Somebody like me, I like to give those people platform, but we know they see them. So I can't see Hassan or Hassan, I beg. Whether Hassan or any other person should come and disgrace us. If you don't believe in our deal. Not the time. Hassan, please. You are not against it. And you are telling me to wait for Christian. Who is Christian? Oh, who is the Christian? Make una no abuse Hassan. No. Hassan, this is the time now. How old are you, Hassan? Hassan, how old are you? My brother, make you leave. Hassan, leave that, this is the time. And the time is now. They think because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in their hands, so everything is just cool. It's not going to be cool. It's not going to be cool. It's not going to be cool. Hey, my Ogaf, Philip Yusuf, I see you, sir. How are you, sir? Good afternoon. So I still have more video to play about South Africa. Let me play more video. So I will explain to you guys. I hear South Africa very small. I think I played this one. I play this. The third one. I don't know if I play the third one. Let's see.
Is Aichigindam. You were able to establish a special court for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, but you are unable to continue with those courts so you can deal with this illegal immigration that was said to be 50 million, which Stats SA is disputing right now. What is difficult with you to have the political to get rid of these illegal foreigners? Drugs, it's us, South Africans, they are targeting, not their children. Human trafficking, it's us, African women that are here fighting to tulla them, that are suffering. We made sex slaves by Nigerians as well as the drug cartels that some of them are colluding with the governing party. Those are the fundamental issues that we are trying to say. We are enough, and it's not the end, as we are saying. 28 years of democracy, of having illegal immigrants is hurtful, to put it plainly. So, tuberani matutula, manga peli lendaba, ward to ward, street to street, corner to corner, region to region, district to district, province to province, and ultimately, South Africa is what to tula ama illegal immigrants. Amanda!
Ikore kore liangangazela, ikore kore liangangazela, ikore kore liangangazela, ikore kore liangangazela, azela, azela, zela, 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 ikore kore liangangazela. Ikoro koro na gagazela, koro koro na gagazela, ikoro koro na gagazela. Abafuna ama-t-shirt akhona ngapha, i-80 rand don't have t-shirt
All this because of you, me and you and I. All this because of you and I, South Africa. We can't completely blame them. I've said it before, we can't completely blame South Africa, but let us be honest. If you are in Nigeria and you are living in any other country, whether you be Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Ijo, Benin, wherever you come from, please represent well. Please represent well. It's because of people like you who are dealing with drugs. Because of people like you who is Yahoo. Because of people like you who is playing 419. Because of people like you who is carrying gun in foreign land. That's the reason why a lot of Nigerians can never cross the border. That's why they can't go to UK. That's why they can't go to any other country. Because you and I in foreign land did not represent well. Do you know that? Let me explain something to you. For those of you who have never traveled, you see the Nigerian passport itself. That Nigerian passport, if you hold it at any international airport, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Seriously, they are going to put you one side. You people don't understand. They don't trust your university certificate. They don't trust your primary school certificate. They don't trust your polytechnic certificate. They don't trust any of Nigerian certificates Even in UK, that is even our colonial masters. Before they can employ Nigerians in UK, let me explain to you. This is how it works. They want to employ you with certificate. Then South Africa go line up like this. Uganda go line up like this. Kenya go line up like this. Then they will pick you, will be Nigerian first. No. They are going to put you. You see, they are going to screw your certificate for a long time. They put on one side. They are going to employ those people first. Do you know why? You and I, we don't travel. We did not represent well. Did you know that? That is why tomorrow, if you did travel out of the country, please represent well. Because of the few Nigerians that are not representing well, that is why those people in South Africa are crying. They always emphasize on drug. I was in South Africa too. I saw those things. It happens right in my nose. Somebody will get a restaurant. You left your restaurant and begin to do those things. My brother, South Africa, they're busy killing the Igbos here in this. Oh, too blessed. Are you in South Africa? I've said it before. Many of you you are in South Africa for the past 20 years. Many of you are in South Africa for the past 15 years. You can live. What have you been doing? For 15 years, 20 years? Some people never even they don't get anything. They are even shy to go back home. Go back home. Go and make your mama and papa make they see you. Not true. You have to go back home. Some people, when they don't stay like 10, 15 years, they are shy to go back home. Omoba Jesu, I want you to come on. I want you to come, please, on the link. I like somebody like you. Omo Jesu, please, I'm going to put my link there. Come. Because you are just educated, but you don't have. Sorry. Sorry. Omoba, please, can you come online? Come and argue with me, my brother. I said that listen, this is what I said. If you be Nigerian, they don't trust your certificate in UK. I'm saying it completely. Do you even know who I am? If you don't get it, forget about it. If you don't get it, forget about it. If South African they here, Kenyan they here, Mozambique they here, whichever any African country they like this. Online, they say they want to employ people. They will first employ those people based on that certificate. Your own, they scrutinize them. That one no means say they no go employ you. They can first check your certificate because they never trust you. You are fraudsters. Many of you are fraudsters. Many of us are fraudsters. What are you telling me? Not be here where we go to talk to people. They go say, hey, look at what happened. My friend is in UK. Did you know why he went to UK? He went UK. You know what? The UK government want people to come and work in United Kingdom. in some small scales companies. Do you know what the company told my friend? He said, our government doesn't trust your certificates. They are not requesting for university certificate. They are not requesting for secondary school certificates or any other higher institution. They want a caregiver certificate. He said, we don't want certificate from Nigeria. We are going to give you certificate here. We are going to train you through the internet. What does that tell you? He said, not any certificate from Nigeria, our government, Onyoko Mita and the Nyoko, they must make sure they confirm it. That does not mean that every one of you have fake certificates. But I'm telling you that they scrutinize your certificate. They go first, screw your certificate, look and well. Make sure say they confirm from Abuja, from Nigeria. See? Come, Hassan, I'm going to block you if you begin to abuse person here. Hussein, Sako, I'm going to block you if you begin to abuse people here. Please, don't do that. You know, I instructed nobody to abuse you. If you want to be enjoying me here, please. I don't want abuse. Listen, if you don't like ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anytime I'm doing the program, please don't talk. You don't need to talk. Just watch or you leave. Don't cause problem. Please, I'm telling you the truth. If I'm not useful if I'm not useful to you today, I may be useful tomorrow. I don't want to block you. You may get information that will be very useful to you tomorrow here. Don't even dare talk about Igbo. I'm an Igbo man. Don't say that. I don't know if you're Fulani or Hausa, but when the other guy was abusing you, I said, don't abuse Hassan, is my brother. Did I say that? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you are abusing. He was in prison in 2017. He was feeding the Fulanis inside the cell. The Fulani that they arrested that are Boko Haram, he was the one feeding them. He was the one who, I think he did pay for their lawyer or something like that. I beg, make una know they do this. You see, that man is too soft. Those of you are just fighting air for nothing. See another person here, Kelly Benson. Let me block you, Kelly Benson. Since I was talking, you don't want to. Let me block you. I'm going to block you. Sorry, brother. Kelly Benson, I'm going to block you. I don't know where you come from. I don't know what the thief you're talking about. I'm going to block Kelly Benson. I'm trying to block you. You get some people where they say they know the hear words. Let me be sure that it's Kelly Benson that I'm blocking. Let me be sure. Yes, I'm blocking him now. Get out of here. Your link is not bringing me. My link is there. I don't even need you anymore. I've explained to you. So maybe you misunderstood me. If you come, I'm not going to carry your this thing. I don't need you. I've explained. So we don't need to abuse each other. Listen, we are learning here. If you're an Hausa man, you don't want to learn. It's your problem. Do you understand me? If you're an Hausa man, you're Fulani man, you don't want to listen. It's your problem. Biafra is going to bring liberation to Nigeria. Why are you afraid of your father? You think your father is not good enough? For those of you who don't believe in our ideology, do you think that... Wait, excuse me. I'm trying to... Do you think... Why are you afraid of Igbos to get their Biafra? Why is your elite afraid? Why are they afraid? That's the question. Why are they afraid? What did they fear? Let me go. I don't like you. We are not meant to be together. You are a Muslim. I'm a Christian. Some Christians eat pork meat. And you in the north, you don't want to eat pork meat. So why are you here? Why are we still together? Allow me to go. I drink beer and I produce beer in my state and I make tax out of the beer and I come to give you the money and you are going to spend it. You're eating haram. Haram. You're eating haram. They have Nigerian brewery in Yoruba land. They have Nigerian brewery in Igbo land. They are making money. A lot of money are coming from it. Then they will take the money down to Abuja. They will come give una we biawusa. Una go chop and we una say na haram. Una they chop haram. Oh man, people see if if a lot of people die, they will never get to heaven. I swear. They are eating haram. It's haram. You don't know it's haram. When you say, okay, we don't drink beer, we don't have anything to do with beer, or we don't have anything to do with pork meat, and people are doing the pork meat business, and they are making money out of it. They pay tax to the government, and they bring the money to you in the north, and you take the money and eat, and you say you are not. Nigeria get problem. Omo Jesu, I was not abusing you. I was setting the record straight. You didn't listen to me. You understand? Jekin Salaife, oh, bomi dada. Make I tell you in Yoruba. Oh, bomi ye. Oh, leti oro. Elomi nunye kakawe ni leti be yon se man digest oro ni. Tó bá leti oro bí mo ṣe ṣàlàyé lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, ó máa yé eri gérégé. Mo ní èèyàn mẹ́ta, èèyàn mẹ́rin láti ìlú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Tí Nàìjíríà bá wà ńbẹ̀, wọn ò ní gba Nàìjíríà lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ náà torí ìwé ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ pé fake ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín. Wọ́n á kọ́kọ́ ju sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan, wọ́n á dá wọn yẹn lóhùn, wọ́n á kọ́kọ́ employ wọn náà. Wọ́n á wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá máa wo ti Nàìjíríà, wọ́n á wo fíní. Wọ́n á ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa send the message lọ sí Nàìjíríà kó tó di pé wọ́n á gbà síbi iṣẹ́. Na lie talk. Who told you that you don't go to school with it? I beg. Everything na abuse. When person is setting the record straight, now you say I'm abusing you, Omo Jesu. You say Omo Jesu. Put your name. This is not your name. This is even fake. This is not your real name. I hate people who use fake names on social media. Seriously, I don't like using fake names. Use your real name. Use your real name. Why are you using fake? Are you afraid? You be Edo man, Omo Jesu. Why do you put Jesu? Yoruba, Edo and Yoruba, they are this not be the same thing. Una say una be Edo Yoruba. Go and learn Yoruba, your language. Go sit down one side, I beg. Silas, he said, my brother, you must understand Muslims. I scare for Igbos, we Christians, but they don't know that. You see, we have a long way to go. That's the reason we can't be together. The same northern people who think we are not one Nigeria enough. We are the one who have business in the north. We build a house in the north. We marry in the north. What have you in the east? What have you in southeast? Some people are living in Abuja. They are going to Warri. They are going to rivers where they are producing this oil. Every day they fly helicopter from Abuja down there. They are not contributing to the economy of the southeast. You fly from a helicopter. You know how much it costs to fly a helicopter every day? In the expense of the people in that where they can't even grow ordinary cassava. Uh, somebody say, Omo Jesus, kindly keep calm. I've explained, you know, some people, you see, my brother, Gideon IK, you see, some people serve, you see, they just have ears, they don't listen. After I talked that time, I was addressing him like, okay, maybe he misunderstood me. And I rephrased my words, but he's still talking. You understand? He say I'm abusing. I'm not abusing. I'm setting the record straight to you. Just like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will be saying things and the government will be saying he's abusing them. Yes, if you know abuse you, no go here where. Abakari say no well now. Abakari say he have a high blood and sugar diabetes, so the government should leave him. They should release him. Hey, we have problem in Nigeria, seriously. Guys, as we come to the end of this video, yes, we are coming to the end. How many minutes? We have used 1 hour 30 minutes, so we should end the video now, Abi. And so what if you are United Kingdom? And so what? Now I'm going to abuse you. I'm going to abuse you now. My guy, you are not polite. Mind your speech. Learn how to talk to people. I'm in United Kingdom, so I know what you are talking about. I'm in United Kingdom, so I know what you are talking. I should mind. Are you warning me? Are you wanting me to mind to talk to you? How do I talk to you? This is my platform. You don't tell me how to talk. Omo Jesu. You are in United. Oh, Omo Jesu is in United Kingdom. I beg, make una no talk to her. I beg, you guys should fear him. Oh. We will never go United Kingdom before. No. Let's have. It's in heaven. Omo Jesu is in heaven. No. Make una no talk to her. Please don't talk to him. I beg. I beg. Don't talk to Omo Jesu. It's in United Kingdom. It's in heaven. We shouldn't talk to him. Shouldn't matter because you are in United Kingdom. And so what? We don't know route to United Kingdom. I'm not abusing you. I'm telling you straight up, my brother. If you are in United Kingdom, so what? I'm not abusing you. I've never told you that your head is not correct. I didn't say that. And I'm not calling you an idiot. That is an abuse. What I'm saying here, I'm just correcting you. You are bringing that mannerless African. I beg. Now everything where person when somebody is setting the record straight is an abuse in Africa. How long have you been in the United Kingdom? How long have you been there? How long have you been in United Kingdom? How long, bro? I'm telling you the truth. Now you're crying. And you're telling me how to talk here. I've never called you an idiot. I never call you stupid. But I'm just selling the record straight. Anyway, we're ending the video with this our brother. Where they make I even come out this in this thing here. Why am I even putting it there? What did I know? What did I know that I did? I said. Eh? You are still talking, Omo. What do you call yourself? Omo. Make I not put that Jesus self. Because that Jesus is irritating me. Jesus is not his name. His name is Yeshua. You are in United Kingdom. You never knew that there's nobody like Jesus. His name is Yeshua. There's nothing like J in the name of Jesus. That name, Yeshu. And you say you are in United Kingdom. You say I should say what I know. And I'm telling you, okay, this guy said, it be like say you get problem with me. Oh. Am I lying? Okay, I want to ask you one thing now. All of you now where they watch now, we have about 60, we have about 80-something people watching here now. Let me tell the record straight. If you're watching me from Nigeria or you are in abroad, you never traveled before. If you go abroad and you want to further your education, with the level where you don't date for Nigeria before, when you go there, they don't just accept you straight with that certificate. They are going to scrutinize your certificate. They are going to check and balance your certificate. They are going to confirm in your school in Nigeria and before they accept you. They are going to, before they accept you into that school. 1. 2, if now that certificate they won't employ you, if they have to use that certificate that you use from Nigeria to employ you, they are still going to the same thing, and then they go put you for the level where your certificate is supposed to be, because you are they don't believe say your certificate and theirs is the same level. You know, if we bring certificate from Polytechnic, and when you bring it, they are going to evaluate it. They call it evaluation. Now, I'm telling this Jesus, I'll be waiting to call his name. I said, when people line up, for example, if people line up in different countries, before they could accept that Nigeria owned, other people said they don't employ them finish. If they evaluate those people finish, they have to evaluate their own finish. But your own, we have too much scammers. There's too much fake things. They know. And I told you that I spoke with somebody right there in UK, said we don't trust, our government don't trust Nigeria. The company is not even talking about himself. He said they don't trust Nigerians. So I'm going to provide a certificate for them right from London. I don't know what's in the guy. Then why are you arguing? Is that now? Why are you arguing? This guy, this Edo guy get problem. I beg, shift one side. I don't even want to block you because you know abuse me. Now only person we abuse now they are blocked. The same thing. You are me and you. We are still saying the same thing, but you are just ignorant. That's just the truth. You are ignorant about what I'm saying. You are defending that Nigeria. Oh, if you line up now, Nigeria they go first take first. That's what you're saying. Oh, if people line up now from South Africa, Kenya, whichever country, they are going to take Nigerian first, Abi. It's not like that. Seriously, Nigeria, they go put you one side. At the airport when you are traveling with Nigerian passport, what do? If they have like 10 people on the line from different countries where we say they are not of Nigeria, once they see Nigeria, like they go put you one side to check you well. What are you talking about? Because of now 419, Yahoo, fake certificates. Now you now Yoruba now they do fake certificate pass. We say not be Yoruba, but they say your name now Jesus. My brother, let's call it a day. Omo Jesus, let's call it a day today, Abi. At least we know. I know abuse you. They claim say they abuse you. I think I have one more video of these people. Let me see.
Ama premises amabhizinisi erun ama-South African kuphela ngoba iningi lama-shop alana agcwele abantu bokufika babuye bedayise nama-drugs futhi phakathi. Iningi labo babuye bethi badayisa ama-cellphone ebiwe etshontshelwa abantu ephinde edayisele kubona labo bedayisele umphakathi odlulayo oyogibela. So ubugebengu nabo futhi budlangile le rank obamafoni la egoli. Kumanje i-operation Dudula ithi cha lamashophu awadedelwe nje ezandleni zama-South African kube yibona abarana amabhizinisi ngokuthula ngoba iy'nkinga zama-South African zokuxazululwa yi-South Africa. Hayi ukuthi mhlawumbe zidinga umuntu wokufika othi yena uzo-investa ekubeni ma efika kuleli zwe ethi uzo-investa u-investa nhloboni yamabhizinisi ngoba uyena futhi ogcina sedayisa seqhasha abantu bokufika futhi uzoqhasha abantu bokufika kuphela akasaqhasha abantu bala ekhaya ama-South African okusho manje urana liphike urana inhloboni yebhizinisi ngaleyo ndlela ma ethena uzo-investa e-South Africa.
Nigerian idayisa izwi lethu.
Operation Dudula, hosted by Pretext Ranking, they send a message to
That's an awareness. Those that are in South Africa, tell your brothers and sisters, make the day aware because of these people, those that are in Joburg. So thank you very much and thank you for watching. Omo Jesu, bye-bye. Everybody, bye-bye. We don't fight to die. We argue. Just that you didn't understand me. So I'm going to leave you guys with this Mazin Nnamdi Kanu video. So until I see you guys next time on this program.
Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy. I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos, to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree, after having signed the agreement. That same Gowon you're looking at today, God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to Gowon to ask him, why did you say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to Gowon or gone to Nigeria to say, but Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people that Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's how Nigeria is, always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it, and we are here today. Those they gave birth to, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine. And Biafra must come. It must come. Two things are bothering the zoo right now. You know, when God wants to destroy a nation, it comes in many ways. One, Buhari is dead. They brought in a fake. It is now dawning on the people very slowly that there is no more Buhari. People are now beginning to realize it. What I find astonishing are people that they claim are stakeholders in the zoo, those who should know better, those who should be, should I say, lead this very campaign to uncover the truth. They're all running away, they're all hiding. Do you know why they're hiding? Because the people talking about a late dead Buhari are those that oil and gas comes from their region. And they all think that they need oil and gas to survive. That is why they're all quiet. If not that Dino Malaya came out a few days ago, of course Obasanjo said it, even Aisha Buhari said it, but the husband is dead. They all pretended as if they didn't know. And we know that Buhari is dead.